Well, here in Tapan, New York, this is just a quiet neighborhood, and neighbors are shocked to hear this news come out about their own neighbor, Paul Rosenfeld. This is his home, and this is where federal prosecutors say between August and October, he was building a 200-pound bomb in the basement. The shades here are drawn. There's pumpkins on the steps. Just a normal suburban neighborhood. The FBI says he planned on blowing himself up and others on the National Mall with that bomb in Washington, D.C. on Election Day, November 6th. Prosecutors say he wanted to draw attention to an alternate political theory called Sortion, which believes government officials should be chosen at random. The 56-year-old ordered black powder online and had it shipped to New Jersey.
I've never heard of that term. But, I mean, obviously this guy was contained and stuff, but, you know, what if the FBI missed this guy because they were trying to investigate a guy like me? Just undergoing false accusations. Or even Judge Kavanaugh, Supreme Court Judge Kavanaugh. Because, you know, people are still saying he's guilty, even though he underwent tremendous investigation to be put on the staff of the Supreme Justice. So, you know, I mean, just like I've been proven innocent, why people still call me guilty? And who's going to be on the National Mall? It was going to be a lot of the Democrats because they're losing the midterms. And, you know, the thing is that this alt-right or whatever it is, no, it's not the alt-right, it's the silent majority, and the silent majority is getting stronger. And, you know, we're just watching everything, you know, go up from a safe distance, and when it comes time to vote, it's going to be a landslide. It's going to be red all over. Because that's, you know, so there's no other way to look at it. You know, there's going to be, you know, significant changes in certain areas, yeah. But the thing is that the Democrats are not taking the House. Put it to you that way. But well, before we even go into this any further, let's look at this guy. And well, he was going to go to the National Mall. You know, so either way, there's going to be people there, protesters, and there might, I don't know what organizations were going to be out there. You know, but that's the thing is, and I don't know how he would even get something like that through any of the security anyways. Like 200-pound bomb that's pretty significant. You know, a person can't just put it, you know, no matter how condensed it is. I mean, if someone's carrying, you know, 3 gold bars in a backpack, you'll be able to tell. So, yeah, I'm just glad, you know, like this is, let's just continue.
He drove 8 pounds of that black powder to his New York basement. That's where he built the bomb out of a plywood box, filling it with the powder. Other components were added to ensure that the bomb would kill him when it exploded. Prosecutors say it appeared the bomb was functional, and Rosenfeld treated his basement like a bomb factory. He conducted tests using smaller bombs. We spoke to neighbors, and we also spoke to Ed, the mailman, who's been delivering mail on this route for the last 8 years.
I never suspected that there would be a bomb inside this house. I would have never suspected a normal place like this on a quiet street would be the, you know, home of a mad scientist.
Right. Rosenfeld was caught, Dano, because a person was receiving letters and text messages from Rosenfeld. That person says that they did not have any idea who Rosenfeld was, but that he was sending them details about this plan that he was wanting to enact on November 6th. He now faces up to 20 years in prison for transporting and building this bomb.
She is gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
Thank goodness they caught him beforehand. Thank you, Brian.
Anyways,
I joined the military as a security specialist.
Government sortation, also known as choice by allotment. The marquee is the election or selection of political officials as a random sample from a larger pool of candidates. Sortation ensures all competent and interested parties have an equal chance of holding public office. It also minimizes factionalism, since there would be no point making promises to win over key constituencies if one was to be chosen by lot. Elections, by contrast, foster factionalism. For that reason, when the time came to choose individuals to be assigned to empower positions, the ancient Athenians resorted to choosing by lot. In ancient Athenian democracy, sortition was the traditional and primary method for appointing political officials, and its use was regarded as a principal characteristic of true democracy. Today, sortation is commonly used to select prospective jurors in common law-based legal systems, and is sometimes used in former citizen groups with political advisory power, like political action committees and stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess like what we can assume from here is that like there's a lot of things just going on there, like because this guy isn't. I mean, he was trying to be a martyr for a whole new political system, whole new movement, and I agree that there needs to be a change in our model. Well, I shouldn't just, like, we all, everything could use for fun, but to just go to a lottery, no, that's not, no. If we can't even get voting machines to work right, and everything be hacked, then, think about it, people. And a lottery wouldn't work either. We just need to, because I told the FBI I was going to overthrow the government, but I didn't tell them I was going to blow it up. So I was responsible for Plan A, which is the First Amendment, utilizing freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom to assemble, freedom of religion. And that I'm not responsible for Plan B, which people in the United States and law enforcement in the United States is preparing for, which is Second Amendment, and I'll be dead before that happens. So, the FBI agrees that we need change. That's how I told them that. Because what I said before is that the Republicans and Democrats are too polarized, that we need a third party rise up. One is based on an economy, and that capitalism shall rise. That's when they agree and say, we do need a change, but how are you going to plan on doing that? And that's when I last my amendments. So take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong, and just craziness, huh?